Hi you guys, my name's Tash and I'm a makeup addict. What can I say? So we're going to be getting into the brand new Amorus Bad Blood palette, as well as some of their color correctors, their new setting mist, their new pink ruby blush and highlighter palette. I knew it was going to be, they were going to be launching a new palette soon, so that's why I waited to use this palette. I also do have their BB cream, which I love, but as you guys will see later on in the video, I'm going to be mixing that in with one of my favorite foundations, just because that's really full coverage and I'm really not going for that vibe today. I also do have several, and I do mean several, of their lipsticks. I think it is an amazing formula, as well as their BFF concealer. I have one of the new LA Girl Shockwave liners, and I'm gonna use this today. I'm just so excited, you guys. So if you are curious to see what kind of look I come up with, how these products perform, is it worth your dime, then just keep watching. All right, you guys, I do want to let you know quickly, we still have construction going on here at our home, so it's pretty noisy outside, and my camera mic picks up everything. So the majority of this video, if not all, will be voiced over. I will probably try to do my final thoughts and everything live with you guys. But just starting off, I'm just going to go in with the Jouer Essential Lip Enhancer. I did get this in a BoxyCharm, and I'm going to use that just to kind of treat my lips before we get into anything else. So it comes in a tube like this, and you get 0.33 ounces, so 0.3, about 10 mils of product. So let's see what the packaging says. It says, this ultra rich lip moisturizer nourishes and conditions your lips with the help of Maxi Lip Vitamin E Shea Butter and jojoba seed oil. These good for you ingredients offer a smooth, silky formula that will protect your lips in environmentally damaging elements while providing lasting hydration. Apply up to 3 times daily for 29 days for softer, fuller lips. Let's get them Jay-Z lips a-going. So here's what the component looks like. And it looks like it's a pink or light pink formula. There it is there. Ooh, it feels really smooth on the lips. I don't really smell anything. I thought, you know, it kind of felt a little minty, but it's really nice. It's very lightweight, but yet creamy. Ooh, this is nice. I'm gonna set that right up here. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go apply my eyebrows offline. I'm getting crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows offline, and I just said it again. Anyways, y'all know what I'm saying. I'll be back. We're gonna get into the palette, do some swatches. I cannot wait to show you guys this gorgeous, gorgeous palette. All right, you guys, so here we are going in with the color correctors. We have the red, yellow, and peach. These are the brand new Amorus My B4N Color Correctors. Showing you guys the red one. All right, you guys, so going in with the red color corrector, this is what the wand looks like. It's a nice flat wand, and what I love about these is that you literally usually only have to dip into the product one time because there is so much that comes out. Look how pigmented these are. I was really, really surprised to see this. I was expecting them to be more sheer, I think, but nice and richly pigmented, so I'm really impressed with this one. I cannot wait to see the others. All right, so here I'm just taking my favorite Paw sponge from, who else? Shop Miss A. And I kind of wanted to show you guys how it blends out on the skin because I wasn't too sure if I was going to use this one or not. But look how well that covers. Pretty amazing, right? Nice finish as well, you guys. It's not matte, it's not luminous, it's just a nice natural finish. All right, you guys, so this is what the yellow one looks like. I'm just going to show you guys that wand again. It's the same flat wand that shows tons of product when you pull it out. Look how pigmented this yellow shade is. Now, I really, really love a yellow corrector. I think they do an amazing job for dark circles under the eyes. Look at that pigment. And I know the product may look a little thick, but trust me when I tell you, it's not. They're nice and lightweight and just beautifully, beautifully pigmented. We're going to go in with the Peach Color Corrector. This one I really like because it's not too peach, but it's not like a super, you know, dark peach either. So it's just a nice light peach shade. Good for brightening the under eyes as well and just brightening up the skin in general. If you have a hard time finding their concealer shade that will fit you and you're light like myself or bright, what have you, this would be a good concealer shade for you. All right, and here it is, the star of today's show, the Amorus Bad Blood Palette. Isn't she lovely? Showing you guys the back of it. Now, a lot of their past palettes did have the shades and shade names on the back. This one does not. And here it is. Are you ready? Bam! There she is. Is she not gorgeous, you guys? I was so happy when I first saw this. Oh, this color story is everything. Now I'm going to compare this to my favorite palette from Amorus, the Femme Fatale, because I know that a lot of people are going to say that they look exactly the same, and I just wanted to kind of debunk that right off the jump. They're similar in some ways, but very different as well. I feel like Femme Fatale has more of that nude vibe with some purples and golds. Very, very fall, whereas the Bad Blood has more purples and pinks, and it's just really, really girly, if you will. I feel like Bad Blood is a palette you could wear all season long. You know, I really feel like you could wear them both all season long, to be honest. It's just hard to describe the difference, but as you can see, I left it there for quite a while. I know that my Femme Fatale palette looks a little nasty. She gets a lot of use, so I want to know what you guys think. Comment below. Giving you guys one nice look at it. Very, very, very beautiful. I love a fresh palette. So first product we're going to go in with is the Believe Beauty Eye Primer in Nude. So super affordable. I tried to keep everything affordable in this video. You can pick this up at your local Dollar General. I'm telling you, do not sleep on Believe Beauty products. Oh, and let me mention while I'm thinking about it too, you do not have to set this primer and it will not crease. It blends out beautifully. It's very lightweight on the eyes and your shadows will stay in place all day long. Absolutely no creasing. I just want to add quickly, you guys, I'm living for how my brows turned out today, and I actually took my time with them and I carved them out with concealer, which I generally don't do, but I really, really, really like them today. Alright, we're going in with the first shade here as our transition shade. I'm going to bring you guys in a little bit closer so that you can see how pigmented Amorus shadows are. I do want to let you guys know I do not have the palette sitting next to me right now. I completely forgot. So I will leave all of the shade names down below in the description box, so be sure to check that out. If this is like a look that you want to create, ooh, she pigmented, girl. So definitely, definitely check the description box. Once again, not surprised, these blend absolutely beautifully. Super simple on the eyes. They're nice and creamy. There's minimal kick up in the pan, which I don't remember if I remembered to show you guys or not, but just look how beautifully that, I mean, does that blend like a $15 palette? No, ma'am. So sometimes when I want to use the same brush to continue blending color out, I will color switch it just so there's no product on the brush. Going in with the next shade here, I believe this is Cold Hearted. Again, guys, all the colors will be down in the description box because I completely forgot to write them down. I'm still getting used to this whole voiceover thing, but so just bear with me. So with this shade, I started to tap it into my crease area there just to get full pigment and then work on blending it out. I didn't really have any ideas in mind with this look. I just, literally you guys, I just had fun with it. And sometimes I feel like with makeup, that's what you gotta do, because otherwise you're just making it stressful on yourself and it really takes the fun out of applying your makeup. Just taking that same brush and I'm trying to blend the edges out a little bit. Taking a clean brush, I am going to dip back into my initial color, and again I am trying to blend those edges out just a little bit more. And I also feel like I covered up my crease shade, like my transition shade, I mean. I'm going to clean that brush off, and we are going back into the second shade that I picked up initially, and we're going to deepen that up and then blend it out a little bit more. So here we go in with the transition shade again, and then the other shade I pointed to. I'm actually going to mix those two together, and we are going to set my brow bone. Color switching my initial brush again. If you guys don't notice, I do a lot of blending with this look. I think I was just really trying to get it so seamless and just beautifully blended. And I know you guys, I tell you this all the time, I am not a makeup artist. I am simply a girl who loves and I mean truly enjoys makeup. And so I've really been working on my blending this year. But as you can see with all the blending I've done in this video so far, I think that there may be easier ways and I'm just making it harder on myself. So if I have any makeup artists that are part of the YouTube fan bam here, please let me know if I'm making this harder on myself. Showing you guys I color switched it. There's absolutely no pigment left on this brush. We're going to take a darker color in just a second and go on the outer V. So initially when I picked this shade, I thought it was a little bit darker than what it was. As you will see here shortly, I actually pick a deeper color and go in with that because I was really trying to deepen up that edge. And here we go in with that deeper shade. This one was beautiful that I went in with at first, but I was really looking for something a little bit deeper. Now that's what I'm talking about. I just want to get on here and mention, if you guys see me peeking up at you every little bit, it's because at about 20 minutes, 22 minutes, something like that, my camera does shut down. So that's why you'll see me periodically peeking at you. And we are back with the original brush that I started out this look with. And again, you guys, I'm just blending, blending, blending. And I have found the perfect lid shade. So here we go, here we go, here we go now. Going in with a smaller brush. Bam, there she is. She is stunning. Wait till you guys see this. Sometimes a girl just has to use her finger to get that whoop payoff. Hit that like button if you hear me. Y'all, this gold with this pink is just, oh my goodness. It has me feeling some type of way. So as you guys can see, this shade on the lid is very, 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 very creamy. It blends very, very easily. Sometimes I just like to go in with my finger to get that wow pigmentation. And then it just blends nicely with a brush. I am going all the way up to my crease because y'all know if I don't, it's going to wind up there anyways because of these hooded eyes. You guys, I was laughing at myself because, well, I wasn't laughing at myself. I was laughing because it was super warm out yesterday. My windows were open and I could hear my brother and Nick outside and they were just too funny. But I couldn't put it in the video because I would have been demonetized. So I'm just taking some more of that deep shade and trying to blend it into that pretty gold. Y'all know, blend, 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 blah, blend, blend, blend. Blah, blend. So I'm living for this. Think it's almost time to do the other eye. Dun 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 dun. I decided I had a minute to vogue. Going in with the Good Molecules Priming Moisturizer. If you guys have not tried this, I'm telling you. Oh, and by the way, hey girl, hey, you are talking to the newest affiliate by Good Molecules. So if you guys check the description box and you want to try any of their already affordable products, you can use my affiliate link and save you some coin. Going in with the Amorus BB Cream and my favorite foundation of the moment, that is the Makeup Revolution Glow Conceal and Glow Foundation. It mixes beautifully with everything. I have been mixing this non-stop, you guys, since I got it. As you guys can see, the Amorus BB Cream is super thick, super thick, and not my shade right now. That is the Conceal and Glow Foundation. And I am going to mix the two together as I told you. And then, because they're both too light for me, I am going in with the Physicians Formula Deepener. I rave to you guys about this all the time. Make sure you check that link down below if you are looking for shade adjusters like this one right here that will not change the finish or anything of the formula of your foundation. All right, you guys, got my shade perfecto. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but today I did not use a pore primer. I just wanted to see what the makeup would look like without it. So taking my Tarte Bamboo Bubasa, whatever it is, brush, I was going to blend that down the neck. And then I think I am picking up another tool right now. Oh, I wanted to show you guys the red color corrector. So we're going to go in with that. I'm just going to tell you guys right off the bat, I need to practice with the red color corrector, because this doesn't turn out how I anticipated that it would. So if you have any suggestions on working with red color correctors, please let me know. Going in with the Pawpaw AOA sponge, I'm just going to blend that out. And I think what I was hoping for is that it would really camouflage my acne scars. If you guys don't know, shameless plug, and you want to try out Good Molecules, the discoloration serum, you guys, it is amazing for lightening up those acne scars. While I do have some stuff, because I'm a picker, unfortunately, I like to pick my face. I wish I didn't, but I do. The discoloration serum is amazing. It has changed my skin. It has changed the way that my acne scars look on my skin. They are so much lighter than they used to be. So definitely, if you are looking for a product like that, check out the description box and use that affiliate link. So I'm just kind of trying it out with my finger to see if I get better coverage and maybe it'll cover better. Again, you guys, I need practice with red color correctors because this did not turn out at all like I had hoped. Just testing it out with the brush. Oh, you guys, I don't know what I was doing, but just give it a few. It does get better, I promise. So now we're going in with the yellow color corrector. This I have experience with, so I knew that I would get results that I liked. Check out how it covers the bags on my under eyes. So I'm just taking a Real Techniques Expert Face brush and just kind of blending a little bit. Wasn't feeling that, so now I'm picking up my sponge again and just blending that out. It's blending out nicely. These are all really creamy, nice natural finish. And I think that the yellow is amazing. It's nicely pigmented and it covers very well. So I'm taking a foundation slash concealer. Nope, it's a concealer brush by Jessup Beauty. You can check the description box if you are interested in purchasing. These are some of the best brushes that I have used that are not from the drugstore. And you guys, I've raved about these to you since I got them. But look how it is covering my dark under eye circles. So beautiful. I love this color corrector. I love it. Dark circles, who we don't know her. Going back in with the AOA Pawpaw sponge, we're just going to finish blending that out and making it seamless. I'm just dampening my sponge a little bit to help blend better. And I'm also going to spray my face just to add a little bit more hydration. This is the Believe Beauty facial mist or setting spray, whichever. Taking my Tarte foundation brush, here we go. Look at that, perfect shade match. And look how amazing it is covering that color corrector without smearing it all over. Have you guys ever used a red or like super dark peach color corrector and it smears it and mixes into your makeup? This is covering completely. I was really, really, really happy with it. By the way, you guys, even though I only used a little bit of that BB cream in with the foundation, can we say, hey girl, hey to full coverage without it being too heavy and thick? That BB cream can be a little heavy sometimes. So that is another reason I wanted to mix it in with the foundation. So now I'm just going back in with the AOA Paw Paw sponge and just really giving it a seamless blend, if you will. I don't want any brush strokes or any like rough patches where it's too much. Like sometimes it's just too much. So now that I don't want to mess up my beautiful brows today, so I'm just taking that same concealer brush and I'm just going to add my foundation there and try to cover a little bit more of that acne that's there until I get the finish that I'm looking for, and then I will continue to blend that out as well. As you guys can see, I did mess up my eyeshadow a little bit, but we'll fix it, no big deal. Perfect shade match, hey! And we're done. So going in with concealer, you guys, this is the Amorus My BBF or My BFF concealer in the shade Medium Light. This is super matte. I don't remember it being this matte before. Like I remember it was matte, but it was a comfort matte. So now on top of it, I'm just going to add the Ulta Beauty Glow or Youth Glow. Again, it'll be down in the description box for you guys. But I wanted more of a satin finish under the eye, so that's why I mixed the two. We're going to take a little bit of the Amorus Makeup Fixing Spray and just spray my sponge. That way it blends out easier, because I'm telling you, the BFF concealer is super duper matte. You guys, I am so pleased with the under eyes and how concealed they are. They're so bright. So if you don't get a ton of sleep and you need to fake it until you make it, girl, get you this yellow color corrector. Dance break. Do you guys see that nice glow, the nice satin finish from that Ulta concealer? It is so beautiful. I know this is not an Ulta video, I just wanted to share it. Alright, so we are going back into the Bad Blood palette and we are going to do the under eye, and I think I'm just using the same shades that I used in my look, keeping it simple. Dance break. The brush that I'm using, by the way, is another brush by Jessup Beauty. I am telling y'all, do not sleep on their brushes. They are good. You guys, I love this shade. It is so, so pretty. So this shade here, I am going to apply it to my brow bone just for a little something extra. So going into the new Pink Ruby Blush and Highlighter palette, also by Amorus. And here I'm going to let you guys know you get 4 blushes total and 2 highlighters. It does come in a sleeve like a lot of their previous palettes. So as you guys can see, the actual palette mimics the sleeve. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch these for you guys just so that you can see how pigmented they are. So these 3 blush shades are matte, and the next shade is going to be a shimmer. Look at that. So this is the shimmer shade of blush. Deeper skin tones could rock this as a highlighter and it would be stunning. There are the highlighters, absolutely beautiful and blinding. Super creamy. Okay, so I'm going to kick it off with this light pink shade. Let's try it out. What do we got to lose? Taking that with a Moda brush, of course. You can find that on their website as well. I am a Moda maven, aka a Moda affiliate, so there is a discount code down there in the description box if you are interested in any new brushes. And I was pretty happy with how the shade turned out, especially on my skin tone. I thought it was going to be like kind of pasty and ashy, honestly, but it's really a nice, pretty light pink. But I wanted to step it up a notch and go into that super dark shade. As you guys can see, I am just kind of patting it off on my hand before going in because she's super pigmented. You guys see how little was on the brush and how much got on my cheek. So just blending that out with my e.l.f. Kabuki. And then going in with my sponge just to kind of push it into the skin a little bit more. But I'm a daredevil, so here we go again. I really like it though. I do. I love blush. So I'm going to go in with the smaller highlighter here. It looked really, really pretty, and I think that it just matches this look so well. It's got kind of a pink shift to it. So really, really, really gorgeous. The fan brush that I'm using is by Equate. Again, I will link that down in the description box. All of their makeup brushes are $5 and under. Bling. Bling, bling. As you guys can see, you can build these highlighters up or just leave them more, I don't want to say natural because there's nothing natural about these highlighters. So I am going to take them into the inner corner, and I'm using the larger panned highlighter. The camera might not be picking it up. I really hope it is. But I felt like this was really, really just that something extra to really open up the eye. So I was really happy with both highlighters. But this one, whoa, it just took it to the next level. Again, you guys, that's the Pink Ruby palette. Now we are finally going into some eyeliner. These are the eyeliners that I got in my BoxyCharm. It's upside down. I'm blind as a bat, don't mind me. But we're gonna go in with the black shade. That you get two. There's a brown and a black, and I chose to line my under eyes with the black pencil. These are really nice and creamy. They're nothing special. They're not like my favorite eyeliners, but for the price, they're pretty decent. Nice and creamy. They don't tug. Nice and black. I mean, I liked it. So as you can see, I just took that in about halfway on the waterline. I didn't want to take it all the way in just because when I use black liner, I feel like it really closes my eye off, and I don't like that. Eyes are watering. Now it's lipstick time. What shade shall I choose? I believe this Amorus lipstick shade is Bittersweet. It's just a really beautiful, just watch. Oh my goodness. And look how pigmented they are, you guys. These are satin lipsticks. They're very moisturizing on the lips. $3.99. Girl, now you see why I got so many. They are gorgeous. All right, you guys, so we're going to go in with the LA Girl Super Shock Neon Lip Liner in Fiery. Very creamy, you guys. These just, it just glides on my lips. Glitted, whatever. Very pigmented, very pretty, and I thought that it matched the lipstick perfectly. Now just wait a minute. I gotta clean up my little outside the lineage. Does anybody else do that even after they line their lips? So now I'm going in with the new Buxom. It's not new, it's new to me. This is the Buxom Plumping Lip Polish, no, lip gloss. I love these because, well, I'll tell you at the end of the video. But this is in the shade Christina, and it is so beautiful. It really brought the lip color to the next level. All right, just to show you guys, here's the shade Christina. Again, this is the Buxom Lip Plumping Gloss. So going in finally with the Makeup Fix Spray by Amorus. This is brand new. We're just going to set the entire face. This is said to give a natural finish. And just get on in there and lock that makeup in, girl. Alright you guys, so this is the final look that I came up with. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it was a little bit different, but I want to get more into doing some voiceovers because it's really going to save down a lot of time, you know, in the videos, and so that you guys get more from me. I can explain more things and it's not going to make those videos 45 minutes. I want to go ahead and talk to you guys about my favorite things from this video thus far. So you guys know I love my Buxom glosses. This is a new shade for me, and this is in Christina. Number one, I love these because they almost make the lines in your lips disappear because they have that nice little plumping action. So really, really beautiful light wash of pink with a little bit of opalescence in it. If you have not tried a Buxom gloss, you need to try them out. And I would definitely check out Ulta or Sephora or even the Buxom website, because usually around Black Friday and throughout the year, they do have really great sales on their glosses. I thought that this paired really, really nicely with this shade of lipstick by Amorus, and this is in Bittersweet. I wear this shade a lot. I've got a lot of compliments from you guys on this shade, and I will of course link it down below, but this is not new to me. I've actually, like I said, worn this a lot. I love their lipsticks. You guys saw some in the video, like the group of lipsticks that I showed you. Those were all from Amorus. They're only like $3.99. Really great lipstick formula. They're a nice satin finish, and they're super moisturizing to the lips. Moving on, the next product that I really enjoyed today was the B4N Color Corrector, and this was in the shade Yellow. I really liked this one. Now, the one that I wasn't a big fan of so far is the Red Color Corrector, and I think it's because I'm very inexperienced when it comes to a lot of color correction. I've basically used, I'd say, peach and yellow. Like, I've tried green and pink, and I've tried red lipstick as a color corrector, but this was a little intimidating for me. So I think that I'm gonna play around with it some more and maybe let you guys know what I think at the end of the month or something. What I really do like about these though, you guys, is these are really creamy and they're super opaque and pigmented. So, but they're not matte like their matte concealer that I've shown you guys before. Actually used it today in the video. That is super matte, but these are not. They're really creamy, and to me they're just like a natural finish when they dry down. The other product that I really liked, and I cannot wait to use this in the waterline, it's the LA Girl Shockwave Neon Lip Liner in Fiery. Oh my goodness, you guys. It's fire. It's fire for real. So the next two products that I want to talk to you guys about, of course, one is the Bad Blood palette. I had a blast playing with this today. Now, as you guys saw in the video, I did talk to you guys about how it kind of compared to their Femme Fatale palette, and I don't see that many similarities that I would say, oh, you don't need this one. It really just depends on what color story, you know, speaks to you. What do you like more? I think that there's a lot of versatility between the two, and I think this is gorgeous. Super creamy formula again. There is some kick up. It's eyeshadow, y'all. It has kick up. As you guys saw too, I did pause somewhere in the video and try to show you guys the fallout. Unfortunately, that just happens sometimes, especially with pressed pigments, I've noticed. I love their eyeshadows. So, I mean, I didn't expect anything less. I do feel like they included a lot of different textures in this, and that, you know how I talked to you guys a lot about those softer shades almost. They're kind of soft and they can be a little bit difficult to blend. There's a few of those in here, but I don't feel like I had a ton of trouble blending them, just because I already know you have to take your time with those. Like the shade Venom over here, it's kind of more of that softer, and when you like touch it or whatever, I don't know, it kind of looks different. It's hard to explain. Just trust me, they included a lot of different textures in here. I feel like they upped their game on the glitters. Now, as you'll see in the swatches, I did swatch those glitters twice, I believe. It was at least twice. A couple might have been 3. But you have to also know that when I do swatches for you guys, I don't have any primer on my arm. So I highly recommend, if you're going to use their glitters, just to use a glitter base or a nice tacky eyeshadow base. I mean, they're bomb. Just trust me, they're so bomb. Really, really great job on the pastel shades in this. That floored me because in my opinion, when you're getting affordable eyeshadows like this, I feel like when they do the pastel shades, they're not very pigmented. These are. So if you are new to Amorus, I'm telling you, girl, go watch that playlist. I will leave it up here. They make fabulous eyeshadows. So if you guys want to see another look with this, by the way, I did plan on doing 2 looks, 1 palette today. Unfortunately, I ran out of daylight, as you can see. So I'll probably film with this again. I do have some more products that I want to test out. And I want to play with this palette again. So highly recommend. Oh, their Pink Ruby Blush and Highlighter Palette. I really, really like it. I like the formula of the blushes. They are super pigmented, so a very little bit of product goes a long way, as you guys saw. And I did that on purpose because I wanted you guys to see how pigmented they are. I'm really impressed with the highlighter formula in this palette. I was not expecting that. Honestly, when I looked at the highlighters, I was like, oh my gosh, they're going to be chalky. They're not. They are super pretty. Super wet on the face. Oh my goodness. I do notice with this blush shade right here, I swatched it for you guys and it was like up here on the top closer to my knuckles. That is a very glowy blush. So if you're wondering, in my opinion, that looks like it's going to highlight texture. So I would just go in with a very light hand with that one because it's super pigmented too. I do love that they give you these 2 larger pans of these 2 here. I think they're both really, really pretty blushes. I think it's awesome that darker skin tones can wear this. So, I don't know. Really creamy formula. I was surprised because I don't remember ever trying any blushes from them. I don't remember. Just to let you guys know, by the way, before I forget, I did not use the bronzer palette that goes with this. It came out at the same time and you could buy it in a kit. I'm actually giving that away to you guys in the giveaway that I posted about, I think, 11/18. I'm giving away a Natasha Denona palette. That bronzer palette from this collection is going to go in with that giveaway. All right. The last and final product is actually their setting mist. I wish it came in a bigger size. I really like this because it actually does give you that hydration. You can tell that there's aloe in it, which I really, really like. Or you can tell that there's something hydrating in there. I just know there's aloe in here. It gives you just a nice natural finish, and I feel like it really has locked the makeup in. During the time that I was filming this video, I actually went outside, fed the chickens, played with the goats, took pictures. Y'all, I was sweating so hard, and I had set my face with this before I went out. I just kind of wanted to test it. My makeup did not budge, and I actually had glasses on, and I don't know if you guys can see. I didn't have no glasses marks when I came back inside because I was like, wait a minute, what? Because I came in and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm all sweaty. I'm going to have to touch up. I didn't have to touch up, so very nice. Love the setting spray. All right, you guys, so that is it. Those are my thoughts for the products that I tried out today. I want to know what you guys think. What did you think of the color correctors? When I started putting the red one on, were you like, girl, pump your brakes? What are you doing? What is your favorite color corrector? Have you experimented with color correctors before? I also want to say, guys, don't forget to go check out that giveaway, all right? You can enter every single day, so make sure you do that. You can only enter 1 time a day. I do want to remind you guys, the more active you are on those giveaway videos and the giveaway post on my Instagram, the better your odds are of winning, and that's why I allow you guys to enter 1 time a day. And there's people that are doing it, so I can pretty much tell you that the comment selector is going to grab at those names because those are the ones that are constantly commenting on those posts. So make sure that you remember to do that. All right, you guys, I want to say thank you as always for taking time out of your busy day to come hang out with little old me. I hope you guys have an amazing day wherever you are. Please continue to stay safe out there. I don't want any bad news. I wish you guys well. I'm keeping you all in my prayers. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.